We'll have a moment of silence, guys, to commemorate our survivors that did not come home, our children that did not come home. Today, this country had announced that they were going to celebrate. A lot of our nation members did not agree with that. But instead, they wanted to commemorate our survivors that did not come home. Those children are still yet to be found. As I said earlier, the harms that come out of this will still be with us. We've always had the strength to endure what this country did to our people. We stood up when we came back from our schools. Today our leaders are still fighting that desire to be who we are, how we want to run our lives. To capture our culture, our language, that was taken away back then. We want to live here in a good way, knowing we haven't forgot our children. All children matter, wherever they lay and wherever they will be found and returned home. I wanted to share a young man's story. A young man's story where he was buried at the school. When he was buried at the school, the churches were hard fast to keep him there. The family, the community, that nation that child came from fought to bring that child home with a lot of resistance, even to a point where they were resuming the body from the gravesite. The church stood in the way. But with the strength of those people, they brought young Charlie Hunter home to his community, to his family. That's what we like to see happen to our children once they're found, should the family members agree to that. Those hurts that'll come from that is something that we have to endure. But let you know that the happiness of our families knowing that their child has returned and their spirit has returned back to their home. Throughout our nation at 2:15, there'll be a moment of silence for these children yet to be found and brought home. Following that, we'll have our singers render a healing song, which is also the traveling song. Which we're gathering today warms my heart, and I'm sure your hearts and your spirits, knowing that we have an opportunity, and yet we're still here as Anishinaabe people, after all this has happened to us. And you get to go Anishinaabe. Kinigego Ujabuiton. Chumiskoezit. Chumimetazit. Chirkanat. When and I, Tajigabut. Keen went to Keen on the way. And we got as a session. Minna. So we want to read to it. We take pride who we are as Anishinaabe people. We're still here. Our spirit has never been broken. And that's what we have to pass on to our young ones, our children, our future. Let the truth come out. Let the education know what happened to our Anishinaabe people in this country. That's the way we can heal. The truth. Here you go, yeah? For a few minutes, take the time to think. We'll have a moment of silence at 2:15, and the song will be rendered.
Avery.
When we finish doing the traveling sound, we'll go through that west door. If there's anybody that wishes to share a few words before 2:15.
Yeah.